First pitch. Here's the 1-2. Is at the wall. Julio. Center field that ticked off of Julio's glove. Home run rock.
That 8, and then I did
1-2 to Rice.
that one. He's really familiar.
Certainly not the first.
Like that today does.
J.P. Crawford not held. Bellinger swinging.
Brian Wu and company did.
Young Will Warren up the available in the lineup today again. Gap in left center field as Grisham just. That he has.
That
on. Way in front. Swing and a miss. Tickets after putting guys on base.
Oh, and the other in the at bat from today's baseball game, then whatever they.
Ending class that day. Result, and the next day there was a.
Again, it's one of those things you.
Williamson over to first base.
Not ideal.
No, it hasn't.
So I mean, Dan Wilson recognized
to win games against this. Two. First. Now the Mariners.
the difference in getting him out of the game.
A wave and a miss. Throw to first. Bebos back in standing. He left center field. Bebos. And a throw to second. Tag applied by Master. Instead for Bellinger. Swing and a miss. Tampering to his left, and nobody's home.
I feel like that's a hit.
It wasn't his fault that the bag wasn't covered.
It's to me, it's just let's go. Am I? It's a 6.
Is batting. Squares to bunt, pulls back.
Bar to be able to give him back-to-back days. Those 5 straight strikeouts.
Warren to first base. Julio down the right base, and he has put the Mariners in front of. He blisters this to center, and Grisham
on lefty's hands, and then also that. He'll be a baseball player, Mom and Dad.
Tavares underneath.
As he gets a chance to do a little bit of different.
Here's LeMahieu.
Well, I think we're making consistent contact.
Strike. Two. Full has it. Houston. Fact. So I guess it's more than.
You're going to get hit.
On for Leody Tavares. Squares to bunt.
To return.
Off, here's the throw. It gets away. 2-2. 2-2. Bellinger there today makes the catch. It's a foot race to the bag. Castillo there. Line drive. Touch. 2. And to the bag at second. A double.
Avoiding back-to-backs with him.
Voss leads it off.
So just in case he had to be pressed.
Mariners this year, sinking line drop. Side. Polanco is. Here's the 3-1. Again at the wall. To Judge. Swing and comes in middle depth. Anthony Volpe. Volpe, a hustle double. It's a 1-run game. First, he'll handle it himself.
He throws his sinker.
Cal Raleigh. Straightaway right field. This pitch to Dylan Moore. That misses. Cal Raleigh up.
Something that he's giving up.
To Tavares. On the 1-1. You got him swing. Now something to keep him. And Bellinger. And Goldschmidt cracks the first. Boone had 3 right-handers on his bench. 7th.
This first year of the Cup. After
It's been kind of a fun thing amongst the game now in the 7th. Moore circles around it, taking over. Mariners win it.
They've struggled in 1-run games.
Top the East. The other ones obviously. Another 1-2. He put him now onto the warning track.
95 feet to center field.
This is blasted. Yank this series and kept him in the yard. And by Goldschmidt. Volpe. You know, it's funny. It is no guarantee that.
Times, and then all of a sudden you see that.
And glove there by Vargas. Another 2-2. Barraza has it. Cal Raleigh will. Hit him. A little flip onto first base. Big Tavares in the corner, but it has yesterday. Has also walked. At the 2-2. Strike. The 1-1. Beavers 1-2. Again. Bounce. And that's
Sweeper about 395 feet to center field.
This is blasted. Now they have pitched him so well this series and kept him in the yard and
Stakes.
the pinch hit home run to tie it in the 7th by Goldschmidt.
That one.
Here is Anthony Volpe. You know, it's funny, especially today, that it is no guarantee that
It isn't phase him. You might get him a couple times, and then all of a sudden you see that.
sixth inning. As we make it to the bottom half of the 8th inning. Right back to the mound, and glove there by Vargas. And now 23-20. Mariners down just a run. A long hold, and now another 2-2. On the ground over to third base. Peraza has it. And it short hops the wall. Cal Raleigh will Zarena. Two. Hit him. Pitch, ground ball, squibbing to Volpe, little flip onto first base. Yankees. For a base hit. There was Goldschmidt.
Here.
Out to right field, Tavares in the corner. But it has pretty fresh arm overall, even though he worked yesterday. Ball game. Has also walked. Trying to keep this a 1-run deficit. 2 outs, LeMahieu at first base, and now the 2-2. Strike. Yankees leading the East. The 1-1. Weaver's 1-2. Weaver again. But down a run with 2 outs. And that's
what Castillo did on the other side of things. He looked fantastic. Really